Because, you know, they are in time. This is the realm of time. So there is a time for certain seed to nurture. Attention to me. Another question I want to ask you is, have you started walking in the reality of those things you saw? Oh, there are no hands up now. You know, that was just looking down. I won't raise my hands. Have you started walking in the realities of those things you saw? Of course no, right? You will not look like it until you labor into it. Are you getting what I'm saying? You will not look like it until you labor into what? Jesus. There's a flow in God. There's a flow in God. I don't know why the Lord is bringing us into labor. You won't look like it until you what?
Labor into it.
Until you labor into it. Many of us, we don't know that God is actually looking at us. God is counting on you. But you think you don't count. God is counting on you, but to you, you think you don't count. Is it not an error?
Yes, sir.
Enter what? What's happening here? We are looking at you, and yet you are looking at another direction. You won't lead us anywhere. Until you labor into it, you won't look like it. Labor brings you into what you saw in God. Labor brings you into what? Into what you saw in God. Take for instance, you got an admission into an institution. You are seeing your name, everything is set, but yet you refuse to be part of the student. You refuse to come to the school to go to lectures. After 4 years of graduation, will you have a certificate? Why? Is it because you have not gained admission? The reason you won't have a certificate is not because they did not give you admission. It's because you have refused to what? To labor. That is a physical example of labor. Labor involves passing through the process. Passing through what? The process. In the process, sometimes you feel like dying. I've gone for a program before. I told you. As they ended that program, we were holding a meeting. And as I was walking outside of the auditorium, I just saw myself on the ground. I don't know when I reached the ground. My eyes was like this. I was fasting, and before I said I was just break, they called me program. I managed to stand again. I just thank God nobody saw me. Thank God. As I was about to enter into the car, this so that I can just lie down at the back. As I was about to open the car, I saw myself on the ground again. Yet the next day the fasting continues. I told my beloved, I said, this thing is a do or die affair. You are not ready to die, and you want to live. Oh, now how to live is to be ready to die. You are keeping yourself. Continue now. Continue. You want to. You are keeping yourself. Continue to. You are keeping yourself. Continue. Keeping yourself is keeping your life, and keeping your life is the easiest way to lose it. You will lose it fast. You will lose it fast. You want to fast to 12 o'clock, 11:30. You're already planning of what to eat. Everything is already on fire. Your mind, your body is already, so it's calculating. Your head is, everything is banging. What to eat? What? And you come out, you tell the people, I fasted for 7 days. You are joking. The proof of labor is the physical reality of what you have seen in God. Are you there? Don't come and tell us. I'm not telling you I'm laboring now. I'm just telling you that by the grace of God, I'm trusting God to labor. Are you there? If you have truly labored after your admission, won't we know after 4 years?
Yes, sir.
Show us your certificate. Are you there? Somebody say, I'm educated. Show us the certificate. Say, I don't have a certificate, but I know I'm educated. You are joking. Who is fooling who? In the realm of the spirit too, there's a what? A certificate. What's the time? Okay. Praise God. There's a what? A certificate. Will you be ready to labor into what you saw? Meanwhile, in the realm of the spirit, refusing to labor is wickedness. Do you know why? The way I'm speaking so fast now, some of you may not be able to judge. But it's a burden in my spirit. It's a burden. It's a burden. Refusing to labor is what? I will explain to you. Don't worry, I will explain to you. Refusing to labor is wickedness. Do you know why? Because for everyone that is called to harvest, there is a generation waiting for the harvest. Are you there? For everyone that is called to harvest, there is a generation waiting for the harvest. Whether you know or you don't know, that's the truth in the spirit. For everyone that is called to harvest, there is a what? A generation is waiting for the harvest. Study me. So in the day when your generation will come to you for the harvest, the question is, what will you show them? Will you tell them, actually, give me some time? I was speaking to one of my beloved sisters last week. I said, you call yourself a counselor. Somebody came to you for counseling, and after you spoke for 1 hour, the person left your office and straight to commit suicide. What did you say? What did you say? How many of us are studying guidance and counseling? Nobody. Okay. But we have friends in that department. I think you need to bring them for this meeting. Wait. It's good to study that course. It's a very good course. But you will be ineffective without the Holy Spirit. You cannot save a soul with what you read in the textbook. Textbook? Where according to Makinde 2002, what are you saying? A spirit is involved. You are quoting textbook. When you get to heaven, you will be shocked. They will lock you because you will be guilty of blood. Yes, sir. Do you know that some people, when they get to heaven, the case file they will bring on their name. They will even tell God, Father, this thing is not. They will try to argue in heaven, but yet that's the truth. Because we are dealing with a judge that is incorruptible. Whether you believe you did it or not, that's the truth. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So they came to you for counseling. Ma, what's your name? Sister Kende. They came to you for counseling and you closed the door for 1 hour. After the sister left, she went to commit suicide. Please, what did you tell her? That's my question. It will mean that a generation came to you for harvest. But because you have not labored, there is nothing to give. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that act in the spirit is called wickedness. That was why I told you earlier that refusing to labor is called wickedness. I see hunger in the heart of some of you. I see hunger. I see the flames of hunger coming up, gradually flaming up in the heart. I'm seeing that flame. Now, what that flame will help you to do is to move you to the place of prayers. You will pray more than you have ever did. There are some of you that this night, the way you will pray this night after this meeting, constantly watch it. They will tell you. Some of them, because I see a flame of hunger. Like, when you are trying to gather. So there is a time for certain seed to nurture. The seed of the spirit is not like annual crop. No. A seed can